everyone and welcome to this video. So today we're going to be checking out Resident Evil 2 on the Steam Deck. Now, as always, I'm recording the Steam Deck's screen using Steam Link/Remote Play. So the performance of the game is not going to be affected too much, but it is going to be affected a little bit. So the performance that you're seeing on screen isn't going to match 100% to the performance that the Steam Deck normally gets, but the performance that I'm talking about is without using remote play. I play the game for like half an hour or so, maybe even longer, and I tell you what the performance is like, and I just record it. Steam Link is the only way that I can record it, so I record it that way so I can have some background footage of the game, and it's not like my phone or something aiming at the Steam Deck. Now, the first thing about this game is it doesn't have a verified checkmark on Steam Deck. It is unknown, which basically means that it's untested, but let me just say it should have the green check mark after doing some testing. As soon as I launched the game, it automatically surprised me because it basically put the same settings I have of the game on my computer. It just kept those settings, it didn't change it at all, and the RAM that it was using was almost like 8 gigabytes. It said it was using like 7.4 gigabytes of memory or something near that, and the settings were mostly on high and maxed out pretty much immediately. And just for testing, I didn't change any of the settings right away. I just went straight into playing the game, and my goodness, this game runs really well being at almost maxed out settings. The only thing that's not maxed out basically is the textures, because it would increase the memory up to like almost 10 gigabytes, and I just didn't want to do that. Now, with basically maxed out settings, this game is still going to run at over 30 frames per second almost all the time. Mostly it's going to be in the 40s actually. Sometimes it will even stay in the 60s. That's how well this game runs on the Steam Deck. I mean, it's crazy. You can also lower the settings a little bit to make sure you stay at around 60 frames per second almost all the time. But if you want to sacrifice a couple frames for, you know, some better graphics, then you can, because no matter what settings you're running this game on, it's gonna run pretty well. Honestly, this is probably one of the best running games I played so far on the Steam Deck, and it doesn't even have a verified compatibility checkmark. It doesn't even have a checkmark, and it runs. Cyberpunk 2077 has a playable setting or a playable status, and it runs way worse than Resident Evil 2, and this game doesn't even have a checkmark. So for this game, no matter how you look at it, it's going to be extremely playable. You can play through the bonus content, the main story. I mostly played the bonus content when doing this testing, but you're basically in the same location, so I don't really think it mattered that much. But maybe the story mode will be worse, but I don't think it will. The bonus modes, I played all 3 of them, and they all run great. And even though when you're on the highest settings, it does have that like red text, that red numbers saying, hey, you're way above what you need to be, it runs just fine. Don't even worry about that. Maybe there'll be some like glitches or maybe some stutters once in a while, but it's pretty smooth. And there's only one problem that I had, and it only happened one time, so I don't think it's that big of a deal, and it was kind of random. When I was playing the game, just one time, this only happened one time, it just like went to a black screen, some numbers popped up at the top of the Steam Deck, and then it just like went completely black, and then it said the Steam Deck icon popped up, and then it said verifying SteamOS install, and then it just loaded up the library, and it basically was like the game crashed or something. I'm not really sure what all happened, but I just had to relaunch the game, and well, it ran smoothly again, and I didn't have another crash. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys think about Resident Evil 2 running on the Steam Deck. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because you want to be subscribed. And I'll see you guys next time.